so I'm selling this 1987 Fleetwood Pace Aero. It's a Pace Aero by the Fleetwood company, and I'm selling it for $7,500. It's kind of a bargain, really, if you think about it. But anyway, this is my Pace Aero. There are none like it at all. This is very unique one here. I've adapted it to 4 seasons. Really, I've lived in it for winter, everything. It's not your granddaddy's RV. Nothing against your granddaddy. I'm sure he's cool and all that, but he doesn't have all this. So that's $7,500. Maybe like, wow, that's a lot of money. It's not really. Just look around what other RVs cost, but with this $7,500, you get quite a bit. The interior is totally redone. You get this. You got a 3,000 watt power inverter powered by these 6 batteries, and they're charged by these solar panels. You have a full tank of gas, full tank of propane, empty tank of poop, quarter tank of water, brand new floors, half a roll of paper towels, 3 new tires, the roof's recently been redone, 6 rolls of RV toilet paper. You get a new RV plug, shower works, the toilet works, the hot water is hot, the AC is cold, the fridge is colder, the freezer is the coldest, the range works, the snozberries taste like snozberries. The factory furnace does work, but it sucks, so I've included this little buddy heater and a propane tank. Oh my. The TV works, the DVD player doesn't, but you can get a DVD player for like 20 bucks, so don't cry about it. I glued a soap dispenser to the wall. Sure, the outside looks like all kinds of hell, I'm not going to argue that. It's delaminating in some spots, but it's been delaminating in the same places for 4 years, so I'm not saying it's not going to just fall apart as soon as you buy it, but it hasn't yet. I feel pretty strong about it. And yeah, it looks like all kinds of hell, but to me, I think like the outside, it should look like hell. I parked this thing in downtown Chicago, Cleveland, Indianapolis, St. Louis. I park it in the middle of the city and no one ever bothers you. The outside disgustingness is its own security system, so why would I mess with that? There's no leaks right now. Anyone tells you their RV doesn't leak, they're lying to you. I mean, imagine picking your house up and shaking it around all the time. You got to keep your eye on it. You might think, wow, that's not really my style, all that stuff in there. I'm like, well, fine, don't buy it then, I don't care. You might ask you, like, you probably ask like, hey, what's your best price? $7,500 is my best price. If you want to pay me more, you can pay me more, but that's pretty much as low as I'm going to go. Not pretty much, that's it. I'm trying to do that for you. That way you're not like, wow, I wonder if I could have got that any cheaper. You couldn't, that's as much. That saves us both the trouble of you haggling. Can you take it for a test drive? No, you can't. It starts, runs fine. If you got you want to know how it handles like a 34-foot house. If you really have to take it for a test drive, I guess you could, but I'm going to make you pay me $100. If you buy it, I'll put it toward the sales price. If you don't, I'm keeping the $100 just for the big pain in the ass of driving you around in something that's going to handle exactly the way you'd anticipate it would. And if you want to test drive it because you're not sure if you could drive it, maybe you shouldn't buy something that big if you're unsure whether you can buy it. You don't need a special license, believe it or not. Alright folks, I want to do this in real time for you, just so you can see how it starts up and what it sounds like. I'm going to take this cover off. Once you know the engine is cold, I've not started it in a couple days. 77 degrees. Oh, just so you hear how quiet it is, I'll play a nice Whitney Houston track for you. That's so you know I'm not manipulating the sound. If I should it's pretty quiet. Anyway, if you're seeing this video, it is still available, so don't ask me that question. And no, you can't test drive it. We've already covered that without paying me $100, and $7,500 is the least I will take. If you have more questions than that, I'll be amazed, because I don't understand. What other ad has that much information in it anywhere, yet people still seem to buy things? Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and again, if you're watching this, it's still available. Bye-bye.